Our story began when the Hyperion Corporation decided they'd had enough of the treasure hunters. With the vault on lockdown, they had served their purpose, and now they were a drain on the economy. Why pay full price for weapons when you can take a 5-finger discount off the nearest corpse? Hyperion was looking to clear up the drain, but those guys were one tough hairball.
I thought you said the treasure hunters were the drain. Now they're the hairball?
Well, yes, you see, the treasure hunters were blocking the flow of, and the grimy buildup of money and...
This metaphor stinks.
Shut up! Point is, Hyperion had a plan. The treasure hunters could handle all manner of beastie, bandit, and battalion, but they weren't expecting the interplanetary ninja assassin Claptrap. This Claptrap was programmed to take our boys out indirectly. Trapping, poisoning, spreading catty rumors around town. Nothing was off limits. He was smart. Too smart. He looked around and didn't like what he saw. Claptraps being subjugated, humiliated, obliterated. What we call programming, he called slavery. So, he rallied his fellow Claptraps and turned them against their corporate masters. What started as a rebellion became a revolution. And take a wild guess who Hyperion called to clean up the mess.
Interesting. That's clearly not supposed to be Jack. Oh, so yeah, the Hyperion has always sucked. Although, it feels a little weird to complain about the story in a Borderlands game, but I don't like a lot of the retconning Borderlands 2 did about stuff in this series. Especially the vaults being like multiple encom. Oh, hey, Tannis.
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed. Ooh, I wonder what this does.
Oh yeah, isn't that Commandant Steele's brain? I do not remember the... Oh, are these new? These were definitely not here before. I'm gonna pull out my phone. I want to see what that does, if it does anything. It might not do anything. Shit. Well, I don't think my phone can make any... Oh, shit, it does. Great. It's an advert for Marcus's store. For fuck's sake. Fine bullshit. That's kind of an...
I'm going to need a nuclear reaction to generate the 1.21. Oh, hey, hello! Welcome to my secret lab. Secret lab? Terror Pavilion. Yes, I like that one best.
This is an extraordinarily small room.
Maybe dabbled a bit in college. Head down to the Hyperion dump to find parts for my totally legit, in no way morally reprehensible secret project here.
Everything looks a little bit higher fidelity on my end. I'm rocking a new setup now, finally. And I got a new controller, one that doesn't suck shit. Although, it does need to be wired still for some reason, even though it has a Bluetooth. Man, I am leaving. Anyway, my new controller is pretty good. For some reason, it is... Was that a red thing? No, okay. What was I saying? Right. For some fucking reason, the controller works fine wireless connected to my PC. Does not work wireless even a little bit at all with my Xbox. I guess because it's not using whatever the fucking... I'm completely screwed on the controls for this, because I've been playing a lot of other games, so you're gonna have to give me a bit. If I press buttons by mistake, that's because I'm pressing them entirely by mistake. What was I saying? This controller does not use whatever Xbox's proprietary connection services for their controllers. It uses... Oh, is that what he meant by his ship being taken in the second game? I don't remember this at all. It's a fucking Volkswagen. That's pretty good, because you just put it upside down. What was I saying? But yeah, it just uses Bluetooth So if I want to play it with my Xbox, I have to use the cord, which is fine, because I got a really, really long-ass cord that I found in a parking lot that just happens to be the correct new version that all the Microsoft products are now using. Wait, is this supposed to be Treacher's Landing, or whatever it's called, in Borderlands 2, that place where you go to the Captain Flint's thing? Is that supposed to be this location? Who the fuck is shooting shit at me? You're doing this. But now this gives me some advantages, like I can play with a headset, which I don't like doing, but I've realized, yes, for recording setup, it probably should work better. I now don't have any more dead zone problems, so my aim is probably going to be a little better. So that's cool. It's got paddles on the back. I think the paddles don't count as extra buttons, though. They only let you remap stuff that you would normally be able to remap to a button. So I couldn't, like, split two controls between it, which is a little annoying. I think it's mostly for, if you want to play, like, an alternative to Bumper Jumper. Okay, so yeah, Bumper for that. I appreciate the change in titles. I don't appreciate the fucking AoE burls exploding when I fucking walk past him, though. That still pisses me off. God, I always forget how slow the default movement speed is in this game. It's fucking weird. But yeah, game looks better. Should be running better in the recording. I'm recording using OBS now instead of Elgato, because kind of tired of Elgato sucking just completely every time I use it. And my new setup, I want to remain relatively untainted with the horrible technological configurations that I've been using to run this shit previously. So audio should be better, visuals should be better, resolution might still be a little screwed. I need to do some testing with that, but I figured I wanted to finish Borderlands 1 with everything roughly the same as how I've been doing it the whole time, so that when I do my next, like, thing, because Elden Ring's finished, last of that went up yesterday, and while I still have tons of Borderlands to do, not just Borderlands 1 because I got this full DLC, but I also got the pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, all their DLCs, Borderlands 3, all its DLCs, probably gonna do Tales from the Borderlands. I don't know if I'll do the second Tales from the Borderlands because I've heard it's not very good, which is a shame, and I'm gonna be doing Tiny Tina's stuff. I don't know if I'll have more people on. The other guy said he'd never played the pre-sequel, so we might do that as a co-op thing. But I don't know if we're going to be in the same room for that, so I might not have his feed. Because I was thinking, oh, well, I've got multiple setups now. I could technically record off of 2 consoles. But I am lazy. And if he's going to be on his setup, then he's not going to be able to record at all. So... Oh, I forgot these guys existed. Yeah, aren't they basically just recolored Lance? The fuck? Right, I forgot. Yeah, I don't remember any of this. I guess this is why there are no Claptraps in the other game, though. Okay, let me get close to you. Are you just a recolored Lance? Not really. Interesting. What? Oh, I didn't even notice you were here. Weird. Man. Oh yeah, they're collectibles in this DLC, aren't there? Oh, they're kind of like knights. That's cool. What? This is all very strange. I don't remember any of this, like, at all. You know, back in the day, if you searched Claptrap, it would not give you Borderlands as a result. It would just fucking give you audio mixing devices.
Halt. Put down your weapons. Hyperion Corporation Federation does not wish to harm them.
What? Are you a robot? Also, you just said... Man... I thought you were on my side. That would have been cool. I never get a buddy. Oof. Oh, I didn't even see you. That dude was interesting. Oh, I'm full. Shit. Those guys are really hard to see. I'm just gonna... Right. Oh, shit. Da-da-da. Am I carrying anything I don't need to be? Yeah, probably. I'm carrying a fuck ton of medkits, no wonder. Probably should get rid of some of these, eh? That was good. That was good. Oh, you guys must spawn infinitely. I guess that makes sense. It's a little annoying, but, you know, needs must. I guess it would be kind of weird if you just kept going forever on that. Wait, am I still supposed to be fixing you assholes? Big old sniper rifle. Ooh, an orange weapon. It's a duplicate, but still cool. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Okay, actually, that one's 9 times 62. This is 92 times 9. Yeah, okay, where the... Drop. Oh shit. Drop. I'll take that. Okay, where are these guys? I can't even fucking see them. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of overlapping audio in this. Where is that even coming from? God, the character walks so slow in this one. It's fucking hell. Oops. That was me accidentally. Like I said, these triggers, bumpers, etc., a lot more sensitive than my old controller, so not as much effort needed to indent them. Thank you. Also, I'm spoiled by Modern Warfare 2's tactical sprint, which is really good. I keep double tapping it in Fortnite because I keep thinking there's a double sprint in all of the games, and that's causing controller confusion, to say the least. So why are the Claptraps hanging out with bandits? Don't the bandits just abuse the ever-loving shit out of them every chance they get? I'm also getting a small amount of, hold on a second. Party. Yeah, I think that worked a little better. Hold on. Yeah, okay, cool. I was getting some sort of, okay, cool. My, headset has some problems. I wanted to make sure we're not, like, gonna show up on the, recording in any way. And I think I was getting dual audio from, being in a party. Because I went into the party so I could adjust where it was outputting the audio to. And I think it was outputting to my headset twice for some reason. Although, I'm still not entirely sure, because it seems like on voice lines, I'm hearing the same line, like, slightly out of sync with itself. but that might just be left and right ears not being synced correctly. I've had some desync problems with this headset before, and I don't know if that's... Yeah, it sounds like it's still slightly desynced. Wait, no, are these supposed to be robot bandits? Is that the gimmick? Is that why they sound like that? Because Tannis also sounded a little weird. So I think it might be also the audio setup I have. I mean, it's not, like, incorrigible, but it's a little weird. It's only slightly distracting, I guess. There must be someone up there. Because, like, when they're to the left of me, it sounds correct. Okay, hold on. Say something. Yeah, that sounds weird. I'll have to look at that in the recording again and see how it's going. Eh. Okay. Oh, I must have walked past it. Weird. Wait, what am I even doing right now? I'm getting shit for Tannis, right? Is that it? Is that what I'm doing? I've kind of just been walking and talking. And speaking of rearranging furniture, I had to clear off my desk, something which I have not done in like 6-7 years. So now my large pile of fucking Nintendo DS's has been put in a cardboard box that I need to figure out somewhere to put. Because the problem is my room, the drywall and the position of everything, and the fact that there's a window in a place that there really fucking shouldn't be, means that there's nowhere I can actually, like, screw a shelf into my wall. Or, like, lean a shelf against the wall. I guess I can't go here. Fucking great. Which sucks. Because that highly limits the amount of available areas I have to actually, like, put things in my room. I would fucking clear out that storage room next to mine and use that as an office. But it's a storage room where we store things, you know. So, not exactly... Like, I would just have to find somewhere else to put all the crap that's in there. And half that shit isn't even mine, so what the hell. And I have to hang on to the fucking boxes for however long I need to make sure that my setup isn't going to explode in my face because they're still under warranty. When I got my new stuff, I thought someone had stolen my graphics card because when it was shipped to me, it came with the fucking empty box that the graphics card was supposed to be in. I thought, wait, was the graphics card, like, taken out? Because you know that thing where, obviously it doesn't help that the package says, like, fucking computer equipment on the side. And the people in my town are scumbags who would absolutely open a shipping package and fucking replace it with rocks. So I thought, did someone steal my fucking graphics card? But it's like, no, it was already installed in the thing. They just shipped it with the box because the box had cables in it and an instruction manual and stuff. But it's like, they could have made that more clear. I opened it up and was like, holy shit, I think someone jacked my computer equipment. That's not the first time that's happened. It wouldn't surprise me at all. It would piss me the fuck off, though. Considering I've been trying to replace this shit for ages now. It didn't help that for the past 2 years, computer and equipment had increased in price by like 300%. So even though I had a decent amount of money saved up at that point, there was no fucking way I was going to be able to get anything. And now computer prices have gone down a little bit. I mean, it was hard as shit getting a Series X when I did. And I still paid more than its normal retail price. But the fact was, like, that was the first time I'd even fucking seen one that I'd gotten a chance to get. That other guy fucking got the Halo Infinite Xbox and didn't fucking tell me that they were in stock when he went to go get it. Because, you know, that's what friends are for. Or I guess people who fucking utterly despise each other. Whatever. It's not that Halo Infinite was worth getting, but I would have appreciated the bespoke controller, seeing as how his didn't kill itself a month after fucking acquiring it. Can't say the same about mine. It doesn't even fucking turn on anymore, and I've tried it with 9 different wires and a buttload of different batteries, rechargeable and otherwise. Apparently, the Series X default controllers were outsourced or something, and they're just complete and utter shite. It fucking sucks. And the controllers, like, and you can tell that the company knows their shit, because if you go try to buy them online, they're only like $30 or $40 instead of like 60 or 70 like Xbox One replacement controllers were. So you can tell that they know these ones were bad. Like, Xbox One controllers are still fairly expensive. And yeah, I have been using my Xbox One controllers on the Series X. I mean, I had to, since my controller didn't work. But my controllers are old, and the D-pad on the one I was using is kind of busted. And my other controller, A, it triggers my OCD that it's a different color than the console. And B, the analog sticks are super worn down. Like, the rubber is fucking worn through, and you can feel the plastic on it, so it's a bit awkward. And the dead zones suck, as previously stated. Also, if I'm doing co-op stuff, I need that controller for the other console, so, you know, limits. This new controller is very nice, although I had to pop in part of the handguard back onto it because it apparently had gotten loose in shipping or something. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5 until further notice. I'm knocking a star off more for the fact that it doesn't do wireless with the console rather than the thumb guard thing, because that was just minor. It was a bit weird. I don't know how that would have happened, but it wasn't actually impairing it all that much. Oh, also, yeah, I need opinions. Do you guys prefer fade cuts or jump cuts? Because that Call of Duty thing I put out recently, I used almost exclusively jump cuts for, and I think that looks a little better, and it's a little less, like, weird. Because the fade cuts, like, I think work for games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, but they feel a bit strange on shooters and stuff. I always...
These teeth make my gums look fat.
Do you even have teeth rendered? When was the last time you showered, Tanis? Yeah, improbability drive. It's like the Holly Hop drive, but more efficient. I wonder what that's a map of. That looks too detailed to be fake. I thought she was gonna say nuclear. Oh my god, am I gonna get that every single time she fucking... What?
This is Mr. Blake, Senior Vice President in charge of mercenary relations and tourism for the Hyperion Corporation. You know, the company whose troops you just ruthlessly slaughtered. I like that. It shows initiative. Meet me at the Hyperion Tourist and Information Center, and I'll make it worth your while.
Cool. Are you guys gonna fucking continue to shoot at me? Because, I mean, it's not really a huge imposition, it's just kind of rude and time-wasting. Ah, that pop-in. Despite the fact that this game is 2007, 16 years old? Huh. Okay, so Claptrap's voice sounds correct, so are the bandits just modulated? I'm not sure. This bears further consideration. Yeah, I think they might just be modulated. I appreciate the Futurama tubes. The fucking vacuum tubes and shit. Is this gun basically just violence from, or the bloody mess from, goddamn Fallout? I want this revolver in real life. My revolver sucks. I kind of want a Webley or a Chiappa Rhino. Actually, I want a Matuba, but that's not on the table. A Chiappa Rhino is somewhat more realistic, if still really expensive. That fucking modern Webley they make's pretty cool, and I like break-open revolvers because they auto-eject on fucking breaking them open, which regular revolvers do not do. But what else? I was saying something. words. I know how to speak. I'm an intelligent creature. I don't even have to wear a collar anymore. But what was I saying? I like revolvers, and they might be the only fucking thing we're allowed to own in this state soon, so, you know. It's like, yes, we're going... They're trying to make it so that the only things you can own are fucking... fixed magazines of 5 or less, and probably revolvers. Even though they don't like revolver shotguns. Man, I don't fucking know. Is this just gonna keep happening? So these guys are super easy to kill. You know, I really wish you auto-picked up quest items like this. Because it's genuinely really, really annoying that you don't. I had this same fucking point of irritation during what? Oh. During the General Knox DLC. Where it's like, I wish you just auto-picked them up. They're not difficult to kill, it's just time-consuming. And they're obviously all spawning super quickly and in such large capacity because I'm supposed to be getting these components and the game doesn't want it to take a billion years. But the part that's taking a billion years isn't the killing of them, it's the picking up all the fucking components. I mean, they die in one, who gives a shit? As long as they spawned consistently, they don't even fucking... But what I need is not having to spend so much goddamn time picking up everything. Because, you know, it sucks. These remind me of Securitrons, but this predates Fallout New Vegas. Which I believe is the first appearance of wow, man. I'm really easily influenced. I saw the word kamikaze and I was about to say suicide. No, Securitrons. I want to do New Vegas, but I feel like the best version of it would be if I did a modded New Vegas. I don't know how I want to do that. Because I still don't know if my current setup can record on the computer and fucking play the game at the same time. Because I didn't actually get a very particularly powerful computer. I just got one with modern parity. Because my other computer I was previously recording on is 10 years old, probably more. No, definitely more. I got it in, like, what, 2009? And my new computer is new, so, you know. What else? But it's not, like, super powerful. I did some tests. I wanted to, I tested Spyro because I want to do a Spyro fucking thing, but for some reason, despite running at 120 frames per second, the textures look like shit, so what the fuck? Like, it plays fantastic, but the textures are really bad, and I haven't figured out why that is. It's very strange. Oh, is this just gonna sit here till I log out of the game? That's considerate of them. I don't really need it, but, you know, I appreciate the consideration. But yeah, as soon as I figure out how to... as soon as I figure out how to get the, to get Spyro running at a good resolution, rather specifically the texture resolution. I don't know why, but everything in it plays well except the textures looking really bad. The problem I had with my old version was it actually fucking looked pretty damn good. The problem was the frame rate wouldn't go above 15 frames and it was jittering constantly, and there was tons and tons of input delay. But aside from that, it actually looked really nice. But like, I'm getting running textures, fucking shadow problems, missing textures. I don't know what it is. I think it might be a fucking incompatibility with my hardware, because that's the only thing I could think of. But how could it be incompatible with my current hardware, yet function correctly on my old setup? Like, it has to be something specific. I'll do a look through and see what it recommends, but I'm pretty sure I meet software requirements for it. It's not my monitor either, it's the game, I can tell. Looks like they stopped spawning. That's annoying. Do I want this? I don't think so. I don't actually have my paddles mapped to anything right now, partially because I think my controls for this game are fine, and partially because I keep hitting them by accident because of the way I grip the controller. Okay, did it stop spawning them because it thinks there's enough parts on the field to finish the quest? Because I don't think that's the case. I guess there is. I don't know where they are, though. Oh. Beefeater, huh? Great, Scorpio Trap. So, they are functionally just the Crimson Lance again. But they've got some extra stuff going on, I guess. And they're all masochists. Weird. Yeah, I don't get it either. So, are the Claptrap's gonna show up again if I fucking puts about here for a while? Or am I gonna have to reload the area? Because that's kind of annoying. I don't think there are any more parts on the ground. Pretty sure anyway. Unless I fucking really miss them. Which I guess is possible. I thought I was pretty thorough though. So, you know, what the hell. Because these are all guns. And they're terrible guns. But they are guns. And I don't think they're... I like the paint job on that. I don't like the stats, but... See, this is the part of these DLCs that I'm not a fan of. I guess I will go reload the zone. I didn't notice the statue last time. That's a shit statue. And it's clearly just like a Claptrap that they bronzed or something. And it doesn't look like the enemies have respawned, so this is probably going to take an exorbitant amount of time. Great. And to think I was praising it for not doing the same fucking thing that Nox did. Nox did, sorry. I'm very tired. And I'm having a bit of trouble with the whole tongue maneuvering part of speech. Yeah, BioShock came out a year earlier, we get it. Velociraptor. Seriously, where the fuck are these goddamn parts? Is this gonna be one of those quit to title fucking things? It is a little weird they all have the same voice. I don't like how they made it so you could pick up ammo without any need to press the button, but they couldn't do the same thing for fucking, like, extremely tedious collectible missions. Was that really such a fucking problem? It also pisses me off that I had to do this for 2 fucking parts. Ooh, great. Are they programmed not to follow me over here? No, I guess not. Whatever. This is like that brain quest, except slightly less tedious. Or is it more tedious? Because the zombies were more plentiful, but getting the headshots was more annoying. Picking them up was just as fucking stupid, though. That seems like a massive oversight. I know the idea is that you're supposed to be doing this, like, over the period of you doing the mission, but the problem is there's always one that's, like, a massive amount of components, but you have to do the first ones to get to it.
What do you need, an invitation? Come here.
Yeah, great, funny. Yeah, see? It gets bigger and bigger, so if you don't do them right away, you're gonna get stuck doing the last ones after the other missions, and that sucks. I don't know if it's like the Brains one where it's like, because you had to do like 1,000 in that. That one sucked. I did it because I have OCD. I'm gonna have to go back and do the Underdome quests later too, or my brain is gonna implode or something. See, I don't mind doing repetitive tasks if I can get really good at doing them, because that in and of itself is kind of a little satisfaction thing, but I don't like it when the game makes it purposefully more difficult to do those tasks. I also like being rewarded for my work, not because I feel like it's fair or justifiable in any way. I just like things and having them, and I like obtaining things. So being rewarded monetarily, or at least physically, is something I quite enjoy. Especially since I have to pick these fucking things up. I also have to contend with all those terrible guns they keep dropping, which is annoying. And while it is extraordinarily irritating that they continuously respawn, at least if they continuously respawn, I can pick up their fucking parts. But the thing is, they don't continuously respawn. They do have an upper limit on how many spawn at any given moment. And that is both too many and too low. Also, why are they fighting the Hyperion dudes if they've already been fucking capped? That's weird. If they've been capped, then shouldn't they be on their team? Also, not all the Claptraps drop parts, which is fucking stupid. It should be every goddamn one of them. And the game, like, you're always... I think Violence, the gun that I'm holding or whatever, is a guaranteed drop in this game, or this version of the game at any rate. So the game knows that you're going to be at this part with an insta-kill weapon. So there's no excuse of you having to get criticals. Every shot with this gun is a critical. Theoretically, at any rate. I keep pressing the wrong button because of melee. What the fuck? Did someone shoot a fucking rocket at me? They're supposed to be guerrilla fighters or whatever. I definitely like this more than Nox, mostly just because that fucking driving was terrible. Must have been a kamikaze. I also don't know why my guns randomly stop fucking auto-reloading. That's a little weird. Oh, do they not give health back because they're robots? Is that how that works? I don't think that's how it works. It shouldn't be. It's fucking stupid. I don't think they know what samurai are. Yeah, I guess they're not giving health back because they're robots. No, I know, now I'm getting health back. What the hell? Took a minute. Are they actually holding guns? I can't see. It's hard to tell. Yeah, and I know there's achievements tied to some of the random collectibles that they drop, which is a bad way to fucking implement that, to say the least. Probably shouldn't even be bothering with this. Well, that's that. I'm gonna do the other quest. Yeah, that's the main quest, isn't it? That seems like a more valuable usage of my time. I would map the jump button to one of these paddles, with the problem being, though, that I press these paddles a lot by mistake. Because I like that they're there. I feel like they should be in a slightly different location, because it's real easy to accidentally hit them, because that's where you grip the controller normally. I wish those ones dropped parts. They've got the weird cap brain things. They should drop robot parts. Whatever. It's fucking stupid. My throat hurts. Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't remember the order of operations for this DLC since it's been so long since I played it. Like, genuinely, it's been a long fucking time. I don't remember much. I remember it being fun back then, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's fun now.
Over here! I need your help with something.
Wait, how do I get over there? Hold on. I think I've done this wrong. How do I get there? Is there an elevator in there that I missed or something? Stairs? It looks like there's stairs. Probably a spiral staircase. Why is Tannis here, even? Oh, it's actually moving. That's kind of interesting.
What, you need an invitation? Come here.
Yeah, shut up, Tannis. I don't remember how to get over here. Not even gonna look at them. Yeah, okay, stairs. See, that's what a smart person would have assumed. Well, this place looks suitably normal. For the most part. Very normal, actually. Weird. Well, we went to, fucking, Jacobstown before. We went to, that's kind of fun. And it's actually at the correct height, too. We went to the Jacobs town before. We went to the Atlas Corporation town. This is the Hyperion one, right? We don't really have any Malawan stuff. Although apparently,
Hey, I've got a job for you. Meet me at my shop.
Great.
Well, if it isn't our little band of corporate raiders.
Band? He's got devil horns.
Good to finally get some FaceTime with you. We at Hyperion have
Why'd your lips
always
stop
valued
moving?
our relationship with the treasure hunters on Pandora, so I know you'll leap at the chance to help us out, particularly since you killed our last team. In exchange for your assistance, you'll receive a ludicrously generous stipend, as well as access to the finest tech Hyperion has to offer.
There we go.
It seems the Claptraps have begun to interface with everything on Pandora. Hyperion is, of course, blameless in the matter.
Wow, that
Is it
lip
our
sync.
fault that our hardware is too compatible? Still, out of the goodness of our hearts, we have developed a 4-part containment plan that the boys in marketing call...
Those fucking
Operation
expressions are
Trap.
wild.
Trap. With your help, I'm certain this enterprise will be a fruitful one.
You see, they sound reasonable.
Phase 1 is crucial. Without a successful Phase 1, there can be no Phase 2 or 3, and Phase 4 would be right out. All of Tartarus Station's bridges are up, and the power is down. We need those bridges lowered in order to reach the next phases. Hyperion Corporation, building bridges to a new tomorrow. Damn, I'm good.
Wayland Yutani. Building better worlds. Alright, fine, whatever. I'll fuck up your claptraps. I don't see why you don't just turn them all off.
You are dismissed.
Man. This planet sucks.
It's a beautiful day on Pandora. Well, apart from the mechanical Armageddon.
That was a weird cut.
Maybe I got something for you, eh?
Man. You got bricked? That sucks.
Those robotic bastards have stolen my bus tires. Joke's on them. Those tires have been flat for years. Go down to the dump and find 6 good-looking tires to spruce the old girl up.
How have you been driving across
What do you want from me?
this fucking... There's gotta be something wrong with the audio. They're barking on my exit and not my fucking... Hey, what's up?
Hey, you hear when the water's gonna come back on?
Anyway, there's something wrong with the audio. Aside from my headset fucking desyncing the left and right ears, there's something weird happening where, like, everyone is barking at me on exit and not on enter. It's fucking bizarre.